All right, we'll give YouTube just a minute to catch up here. And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Look who I got with me. See, I'm pointing the right way on StreamYard. It's Shelly, Raine.
Hello, everyone.
And this is about the third time, I think, that we've done this.
Third time's a charm.
That's right. And I always enjoy doing our readings together. So
back at you.
We're going to have a good time. And thank you if you're watching from replay. And if you hit the like and subscribe, I appreciate it. And for everybody in chat, if you could hit the like. And also, Shelly Raine's channel is down below in the description. So if you want to hit that and then give her a subscribe if you haven't yet, I would appreciate that. Please do. She's fantastic. So she does all kinds of things. A painter, an author. I could go on and on. The things, a musician. So she's got a lot of things that she does, and tarot and Reiki. So Shelly, I wanted to ask you before we get into saying hello to everybody, if you could just tell us a little bit about what you've been working on or that you've been writing and how we can find that. Just gonna
Absolutely, Scott. Okay, so from my YouTube channel, you guys, Shelly Raine YouTube, it gives you more information on my 2 books. This is my newest book. It took 2 years to write this book. I also hired an editor and graphic designer. It's called The Universe I Am, Know Yourself, Shelly Raine. And my second book, this is the first one I wrote, is called Living in a High Vibration. And all that information is at my YouTube channel. Those 2 books are available on all Amazon platforms. And I would greatly appreciate your support. And also there's information at my YouTube channel as well, because I do readings, exactly what Scott does. And I'm also an intuitive Reiki master. So all that information is at my YouTube channel. So I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And with no further ado, let's get this party started.
All right. Thank you, Shelly. That's awesome that you have all those things going on. So,
yeah.
All right. Let's see who is here. We've got Venus. Hi, Venus.
Venus.
And Garnet. Hi, Garnet.
Hi, Garnet. Wow.
Jacaranda, of course.
Jackie. Woohoo.
And Rob Bell is here. Hi, Rob. Haven't seen you in
a
while.
Rob.
And Morella. Hello, Morella.
Hello, Morella.
And CJ is here with the kittens. And Joyful Journey Jen. Hey there. And Samantha. Got a full house. Nicole.
Wow. Saturday night party.
Sherlock, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you subscribing.
Yes, thank you for subscribing, Miss Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Nicole, I've got your question. Kelly's here. Hey, Kelly, I got to give her a wave. She always wants a wave. So Mangled Unicorn is here. Hello. And Imelda. Hey, Imelda. Kathy Beer is here. And Craig Dixon. Hi, Craig.
Hello, Craig.
And I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I did not mean to. Please forgive me. So the questions are going to be the same as usual on my channel. So I didn't see anybody new. So you know how that goes. just want to stay away from the third party questions. How does so-and-so feel about me? We don't know. So that's asking on someone who's not here. But everything else is in the banner there for all of you. So, and I recognize all of you. So I think we are good to go. And the moderators can help with the questions later on when the newbies start coming in. Let's see. Rob, I've got you. Samantha, I've got you. Miss Sherlock, I think this was it just says, can my mother joy? Oh, she retracted it. Okay. Okay. Hi, Nelia. Welcome. Okay, I got your question, Craig. Nelia, I got your question. All right. We'll give just another minute or so before we get going. And you painted that picture on your book, correct?
I sure did. Yeah, this is
that
Princess. And I'm going to move away from the camera, and the original is right behind me.
Let me
there.
Make it large here. Oh, yeah.
That's the original Princess. It was actually a commissioned piece. A naturopathic doctor in Calgary wanted a piece done, and it took me about 6 months to complete that piece. It took about 60 to 80 hours, and when I presented it to her, it's such a gift for an artist to have the person at the other end. I mean, she was just absolutely ecstatic with the piece. So all the work and all the effort that I put into it, just I felt very grateful that she really appreciated it. For some reason, I cannot talk today. Is it the moon or something's going on? Yeah.
It's me every day. So
summer equinox. That's what it is. It's the summer equinox. Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. Blame it on the equinox.
Nelia, I did get your question. You're good. Kathy Beer, thank you for your donation. You'll go first. I appreciate it. And Miss Sherlock, I've got you. Imelda, I've got you. And I think we can go ahead and get started.
Sweet. Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right. Second here.
Oh.
All right. What do my angels and guides want me to know this summer? Kathy, if you could just say hi so that we know that everybody's present for your readings, if you'll just say hi when your name gets called. Hey, Jolie James. Hello. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. She is here. All right. Thank you, Mangold. I'll get you after Kathy. All right. Make sure I got your question. Okay, Kathy, what do my angels and guides want me to know this summer? They want you to know that you are loved. You are loved and you are adored by the angels, by your guides. And they just want you to know that you are so important to them and you can ask anything that you want. And then we've got the Two of Swords. So if you're faced with any indecision this summer, just know that your intuition and your gut is there for you. It's usually the first thing that you think of. And that's going to make your decisions easier. Okay. And just go with the gut. And then this becomes the peace card after you do that. And then I got the Six of Coins, which is the Six of Pentacles, generosity. So just knowing, you know, what to receive, how to receive, or what you need to receive, and also what you need to give, and have them balanced out. And then what you give will come back to you tenfold. Okay. And then we got the Knight of Coins, and this is the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. So if you are getting in a rush, don't do that. Don't get in a rush. Keep focused and slow down. There's no race. If it is, it's a marathon. So you got to keep steady pace. You're still going forward, but don't rush. Be in the present. The power of now is an awesome place to be, in the now, right here, right now. And then I've got the High Priestess for you. And the High Priestess is your intuition. So we're back to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you that you should be doing? Or your dreams are very important as well. So it could be or and your dreams are very important. So write those down if you want to. You can. And I'll give you a couple of oracles here. Empathy. And it says you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I love that for you. Just understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And then letting go. And it says, I surrender joyously. I can say it, I promise. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. All right. So just let go, release expectations, and good things will happen. Good things will show up. And then your last card is transformation. You see the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. We're just talking about being in the present moment. That's being aware. That's being aware of where you are right now, right here. Okay, and that's what I got for you. I'm sure Shelly's got more.
Wow, Kathy. Okay, so right at the get-go, as I was listening to Scott doing your read, I got you have a lot of love to give, okay? And with being an intuitive Reiki master, I felt all this overflowing energy in all of my heart meridians throughout my whole heart chakra. So you've got a lot of love to give. And I've got just this summer for you that you're going to be meeting a lot of new people. Now, I'm going to be pulling from 2 decks I pulled, the Wisdom of the Oracle for you. And I'm also going to be pulling from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay, so with no further ado, okay, messages for Kathy for this summer. What do her angels and guides want her to know? Show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, we have 3 cards I'm hearing. Oh, wow. Okay, so Scott as well had the transformation card. So there is further confirmation on that. Lots of transformation this summer, which involves meeting new people, having fun. I got you having fun. I just heard that word, the 2 words, having fun. You're just going to have fun this summer, Kathy. Yeah, here we go. Lots of power. Now, the power comes from what Scott mentioned. The power is in the now. The power is in the present moment, not the past, not the future, but being present in the moment. And that also means being fully present in your body. So when you're walking, be fully present. Feel your feet, feel your hands, feel your fingers, feel your toes, your nose, and so it goes. Okay. And your crown chakra. Okay. Again, Scott was mentioning about intuition, heightened intuition. Your crown chakra, they just showed me, Kathy, is going to be popped wide open. So trust your gut, when you're meeting people and stuff like that, trust your intuition. Do not doubt that. Doubt is out. So yeah, you are going to have an absolutely phenomenal summer. I mean, it's going to be worth writing a book over. You're just going to have a lot of fun. I keep hearing that. And that's what I have for you, Kathy. Oh, hang on. Nope. Got to pull from this deck. Okay. Show me clearly, angels and guides. What do we have for Kathy for this summer? What do her angels and guides want her to know? Okay, and we're pulling 2 from this one. Okay, curtains up, we're on, and we have got, okay, yeah. You better rest up. Time for a nap because you're going to have a doozy of a summer. So rest up. I've got in rest up, relax for about 2 weeks, and then it's like total go time right till the 21st of September. Okay, and the next one I have is To the Sea. Okay, so what the representation of that card is, To the Sea is water, which is emotions. Okay, so I've got your emotions like just very happy, very joyful. The people around you aren't going to be having any negative energy or anything. And the other thing with that card is, I'll show it to you again, you could be doing some traveling too as well, Kathy, this summer. Or if it's in your radar, don't worry about money. The money will come through. Take a little short trip. And what I would say is venturing over water somewhere. Okay, so that's what I have for you, girl.
I love that. Thank you, Shelly.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate your donation. I want to say hi to Jessica Lynn. Hey there. And Mary Hernandez Walker. And I've got your question, Mary. And thank you so much for your feedback, Miss Sherlock. I appreciate it. I do have your question here. We may not get to everybody, but I'm going to do the best I can. If you want to make sure, then we've got the donations going as well. $5 minimum US dollars will get you ahead of the line and give you a more detailed reading, just like we did for Kathy. So, oh, you're welcome, Kathy. She said you are both wonderful people.
Thanks, Kathy. Wow.
All right. Next is Mangled Unicorn. And let me find her question. Got a lengthy question here. All right. Where did I go in my dream today? That was insane. All I remember was in fear and running. This is a common theme, even if setting changes. What is Spirit trying to tell me? I'm going to go ahead, if you don't mind, Shelly, I'm going to go ahead and just answer a little bit without pulling the cards, because I have had this issue when I was a child and throughout my teenage years. And I learned and I had the same dream. I was running in fear. Something was chasing me. The only difference was that I was in slow motion. And I couldn't go, and I couldn't get to where I was going. The thing was right behind me, but it never got me. I would wake up, and sometimes I had sleepwalked into other places. One time I even went across the road to my grandmother's house while I was sleeping, and I was running from something. I don't know what it was. I got rid of that through lucid dreaming. And I just told myself that when it got to be, time where I was scared, I would wake up and say, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I started to implement that into my dream and into my sleep. And so when things would get rough, I'd say, wake up, wake up, wake up. And guess what? I woke up. And I haven't had those kind of dreams for a long time. They've been manageable because I do have a little bit of lucid dreaming. You can you can find lucid dreaming on YouTube. You can just type it in and it'll give you some videos that describe, how to do it. Because there are some ways that you can do it. But let me just go ahead and pull your cards here as well. think one is like tapping your fingers before you go to sleep. That'll help. Your son did that too, Miss Sherlock. Gotcha. You got the Dancer Princess, gift of expression. So it could be just that you need to take account of or a hold of your dreams, and then you'll be able to express yourself. You know, and there's probably a good message in those dreams, even though they seem really scary. There's a message in there for you that is not scary, that is good, and then will bring you good things. You got the Dancer Queen, which is the Queen of Cups, the gift of truth. Yeah, the truth is not scary. So when you find, the truth in to what you're looking for in your dream, then good things will pop out. Turning the negative into the positive. We can do that even when we sleep. 10 of Warrior, the great text. This is also the 10 of Wands. This is probably how you feel, a little bit overwhelmed when you're going through the dream, but just know that there's another side with sun and joyfulness and love that is there for you too. And then you got the Strength card. So kindness, tenderness, gentleness, all those things that bring, joy to your life, and those things that you can do for self-care and then give to others as well. And then you get those things back. So then Dancer 10 is the 10 of Cups, Heart Song. And this is the community card. So you did the right thing by coming to us today, and not just me and you, or me and Shelly, but the chat as well will help you out and love on you a little bit and let you know that it's okay that you have these dreams, and they will go away. They will. Just ask your guides to help you. And let me see. Yeah, you got the past. It might have something to do with the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So transformation, then growth. You're going to grow and learn how to conquer them. And then everybody gets a power animal card today. Yours is the gazelle. And it says what looks to be an obstacle could be the opportunity you've been asking for. Exactly what I was, saying in the beginning. It looks like it's scary and hard, but it actually could be a message for you from spirit and from source. All right. And it just needs to be turned around a little bit because our ego gets in the way and causes fear. That's what I got. All right, Shelly.
Wow, just an explosion. I got the same thing, Scott, where I have to give you information before I pull any cards. And I too, in my younger years, had these running dreams where I was running away from somebody and it was dark. I was either in a tunnel or I was in a cave. When I did ayahuasca in Peru about 8 years ago, I had Mother Ayahuasca show me all this fear and running, all this paradigm and all these themes. Okay, so what it brought up for me, Mangled Unicorn, was a theme of abandonment. Okay, now what I have is in your childhood, what is going on is that theme of the fear and running that you're having in your dream, which is your unconscious, coming to the surface for healing. And the reason why that is happening is because that's actually a very positive thing. Like Scott said, the dream can actually be switched into something positive. Right now, especially for the next few months, our dreams are going to be very powerful in the way that they are going to show us the changes that we need to make and the things that we need to do to move forward. Now, just to kind of add on that a little bit, I'm going to pull a couple of cards here from the Fairy Godmother deck. And what I have too, thank you, Spirit. You're very empathic and you absorb energy very, very quickly. So before you go to bed at night, and this will completely clear your energy, and it's easy. Take some fresh lemon, just a couple of squeezes, and some Himalayan sea salt, put it in your bath water, and just soak in your tub for about 10 or 15 minutes, and you will sleep like a baby. And if any of these dreams come up in the future, just flip them into a positive, because this stuff is coming up so that it can come out. Okay, so let's pull from the Fairy Godmother deck for you here. Show me clearly, Spirit. Is there anything that we need to know about our beautiful mangled unicorn stream that she's having? Can we get further clarification, please? Okay, I'm being told to pull 4 cards on this. Yeah, okay, great, okay. And I'm going to show these to you as well. Okay, I'm told not to take that one. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have there. There's an abandonment theme. The card that I pulled was the rejection card. Okay, so that's deep in your unconscious coming up to the surface to be healed. So again, that's very, very positive. Okay, vulnerability. I've got coming through too as well is crying, yawning is a great way to be releasing stuff. And you can actually do that, you know, before you go to bed, whatever feels comfortable for you. And the vulnerability piece right now is really, really important. Just show who you are and your authentic self, because Mango Unicorn, you are an extremely gifted person. I've got musicianship coming through. It just said musicianship. Discernment. Okay, so use discernment because you're really, really empathic. Use discernment with the people that you hang out with. You don't want to be around a lot of people right now that hold a lot of negative energy, or that are not bringing you up and empowering you. You want people that empower you and that support you, that support your journey, and they support what you're doing, whether that be your significant other, whether that be your partner, or new people that come into your life. Okay, this one's a real switch. Like this one kind of went way over here. Aptitude. Okay, so aptitude, I call on the intelligence, and it just showed me that they show me, I'm seeing a bell curve, and your aptitude, my dear, is 178. You are brilliant. And that is what I have for you, my dear.
Sorry, I got choked there right when you finished. So that was great.
I get to grab some water, Scott. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. Let me change this up. Thank you, Mangold. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for your question. So, Jackie, I need your help with the questions. There's so many donations that came in that I don't know where to go next. I think it's Venus, but I'm not sure. The questions are closed unless there's a donation or super chat has been given, because we have a lot of questions already. So.
It's just not me, right, Scott? Having a problem talking, man.
Oh, and
hey,
Jolie, I need your question. All I have is that you sent a donation, and the same for Jessica Lynn. So if you guys could repeat your question, I would appreciate that. Please put it in caps and emojis. Okay, and we're going to go to Venus next.
Yeah, right on. I'm your Venus. I'm your power.
I love that song. I used to dance to that song when I was like 10 years old.
Sweet.
When it first came out. I dance all over the house there.
You go, boy.
I'm looking for Venus's question. Here it is. All right. Okay, Jolie, I got you. Thank you. Craig had a question. I think I got Craig already. Let me just make sure. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Yeah, Craig, I got your question. You're good. I see you made the donation. All right. Thank you, Jessica Lynn. Now I got you. So Venus wants to know what positive changes are coming in for me over the next few months. Well, the first thing I got for you is the Three of Swords. Now, with tarot, it can go negative or positive, but there's negative and positive in each card, even the Three of Swords, because you look at it as, grief and maybe being sad. Take those swords away because they're illusions, and just look for good things to happen, and they'll come back to you, and then the sadness will be turned to peace, okay, and joy. And then you got the Warden or the King of Swords or daggers here, and they are all about just finding your way, being very smart, and you making the right kind of decisions when it's time for you to over the next few months. So for the summer, you got this. Just make good decisions with your intuition and your gut. And then here it carries on, Ace of Daggers or Ace of Swords. This is clarity and knowing what you want to do, a new opportunity coming in as well. So when you made that decision, you'll be able to see clearly what you're supposed to be doing. And then you got the Knight of Crystals, or this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slow moving knight. So the slow moving knight is good for not rushing and slowing down. Okay, so you also will benefit from being in the now and have the power of now, and being in the present is going to help you as well. Then you got the 10 of Cups, so the happy community family card. So just being happy with who you have in your life, who's coming into your life, because I think there is someone coming in this summer, and the joy that you get from being with them, just being grateful for it, because that will bring in even more good things. And then you got consciousness. So your consciousness, just be aware of the things that you're doing. This is, for me, staying in the power of now again, being conscious, being in the moment, right? And not worrying about the past because it's already happened, and not worrying about the future because it hasn't happened and you don't know if it will or not. You got harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. I believe this, Venus, because you're giving and loving. So you're able to feel a special connection with everything, not just everyone, but everything, including Roxy. Roxy is her dog. And then it says, breathe and become aware.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Nice.
be aware of where you're at in the now. It's coming out again, and just breath work will help you stay in the now, stay in the present moment. All right, that's what I got for you.
Wow. Okay. So Venus, the 3 cards that Scott pulled, I want to talk about those, but I look at your picture there, and right at the get-go, what I seen was animal guardian. Like you're an animal guardian, and also plants. So animal guardian and plants. The tree that Scott pulled had the chakras on it. So what I would suggest about being grounded, and again, being in the present moment, what really, really helps to stay grounded, put your back up against a tree. You only need to do it for about a minute, but that's it. Second card, or one of the cards that Scott pulled, yeah, you bet. I saw a rainbow in one of them, and that's indicative of good fortune coming to you. And it can be in any form. Okay, it can be in relationship, it can be in monetary, the list could go on, house, anything, right? But I definitely got you meeting somebody this summer, a significant other, a soulmate. I don't want to get on about all the twin flame and all that stuff, right? But I will say that it is going to be harmony. Another card that Scott pulled. It's going to be a very harmonious relationship. It's not going to be up and down and zigzag and manic depressive and the whole 9 yards. It's going to bring a lot of clarity, and it's going to be really, really super calm. But the important thing too is, again, yes, and we've been saying that in a lot of readings right now, is staying in the present moment. It's vitally important. You can't do nothing about what happened in the past. It's just a memory, and the future has not happened, so there's no worrying about it. 99.9% of the things that we worry about never come to fruition. So have fun, be joyous, live in your bliss. And what I'm going to pull from you, my dear, oh, we got flippers here. Hang on. I'm pulling from the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, that deck there for you. And I'm also going to pull from the Oracle of the 7 energies for you there, my dear. Okay, Venus, here we go. Okay, so where was my flipper? That was my flipper. Okay, show me clearly messages for our lovely Venus. Okay, that one wants to come out. So I got 2 from there. And the chakra of the seven energies. Here we go. Oh, that's a flipper too. Boy, they're flying all over the place. Good thing I got Lino here. Okay. Here we go. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. So go the distance. Okay. So that right away tells me about romance. Go slow, but off you go. Just basically go the distance. Open your heart. Keep your heart open, Venus. Do not close it off. Make yourself vulnerable. Express your truth. Be authentic and watch sparks fly. Holy schmoses. Okay, that one there. And then the second one I pulled is Yang. So that's the balance of your male energy and the balance of your female energy. And what I have for you, actually, looking at your picture again, you got a beautiful balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. And that's really, really hard for people to obtain, because a lot of times they either have too much masculine energy or they have too much feminine energy. And I just see you as having an extremely intuitive Reiki master stuff coming through, a really healthy balance of both. You can swing back and forth, but the balance is there, my dear. So that helps for your ability to give, and it also helps for your ability to receive. Okay? Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay. We got a grand symphony. Okay. So again, that speaks volumes of there is a romance coming in. I got 2 to 3 months. I just heard 2 to 3 months. So that's going to be a blossoming summer romance for you there, my dear. Okay. Now, as to where you're going to meet that person, I do not have that information at all. I just have that you're going to be meeting somebody this summer. A higher view. Okay, so higher consciousness, a higher view, seeing things from a higher perspective. And again, this card speaks volumes. A higher view is staying in the present moment. That is a higher view. Okay, that is a 5D mentality, not a 3D matrix, which is what we're in right now. That's a higher view. Okay, so that's what I have for you there, Venus. Oh, very, very beautiful.
All right, I love that. Thank you, Shelly.
Yeah,
Thank you, Venus. All right, I'm gonna go with Imelda next. And Imelda wants a general read or important message, please. Imelda, if you could just let me know you're here. And Christine, thank you for your super sticker. I've got that, your question. Angela, I've got your question. And thank you for your super sticker as well. All right. And questions are now closed. Imelda is here. So let's see what we got for Imelda. Okay, so right now, your guides are calling you to be determined. Okay, and just to keep going. This is the Knight of Swords in a regular tarot deck. But this is just saying, just keep going, keep running. Make sure you're getting your rest as well. Don't run too fast, but keep going. And then I got the Four of Cups, which is frozen. And this may be just you not getting the rest that you need. And so this could be the actually, I think it's the Four of Swords. It is the Four of Swords. So no, it's the Four of Cups. I'll get it right in a minute. These cards are a little bit different. They don't tell you what they're referring to. But if you look at it as an oracle, which is probably the best thing to do, I'm getting that you're a little bit frozen right now, and you just need to just get close to source any way that you possibly can. Meditation will help you. Wow. You are using something that's consuming, doing something that's consuming. Just know that it's okay to step back a little bit and not go so hard. Okay. And then this is the one I was looking at. This is the turning point. So you have a turning point that you can go and be a part of, and just to keep going into the right direction. And how do you do that? You trust your intuition and your gut. Okay? And then that will lead you to the Empress or Mother Nature. And this is creativity. And also, it could be self-care and self-love is important for you. All right. So love yourself, take care of yourself. And then I've got evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. That's a great thing. Realizing that our obstacles are just lessons. They're there to help us learn. And it's to bring us closer to love. And then I got You Are the Rainbow Bridge. So beautiful card. You are part of that rainbow bridge that connects you to people on the other side, I believe, and animals as well on the other side. You are you're very naturally intrigued by animals. You're able to hear what they are saying, I believe, and let me know if that's true or not. You can feel their power and what they're trying to say sometimes when other people can't. And let me get you one more here. Breaking barriers. Right, it says, I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Right, so sometimes we've got to go through the thorns to get to the truth. And to get into joy and freedom, you got to go through these limitations that will stall you out a little bit, but that's just life. We learn and we love, just like the evolution card here. And that's what I got for you, Imelda. All right.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so I wanted to add to that rainbow bridge there, Scott, and what I had coming through right away is I took a look at your name and then I channeled in on your energy, and I got shamaness right at the get-go. So we got shaman, shamaness. Now, what I got for that is the rainbow bridge also as well, just to add to what Scott said, is it's your connection to the underworld and your connection to the upper world. So if you know anything about doing any type of shamanic work, or you don't, I would really, really strongly suggest that you take a workshop or a seminar. And if that's not available to you right now, I would strongly suggest going onto YouTube and doing shamanic drumming. Shamanic drumming rattles. Okay, now I'm going to tell you why. The reason why that's coming through. You've had a lot of disappointment in your life. Okay, going the distance means that because of that disappointment, sometimes we go, you know what? I give up. I can't do this anymore. Okay, what spirit is telling me right now, and I'm getting a really strong message from universe, very powerful. I've got goosebumps all over my right arm right now, is go the distance. There's a reason why you've had all that disappointment in your life and all those challenges, because those have been some beautiful lessons. Pretty much adding again to what Scott said, is those have been beautiful lessons that have made you, I can't swear, a colorful metaphor, an extremely frickin' strong woman. You are a very, very powerful, strong woman. And you're just coming into your powers. They're showing me your third eye opening. Okay. So rest, rejuvenate, going to add again to what Scott was saying. And what I heard is you're being benched right now. So you can feel what is going on and you can trust the silence, because there's going to be messages coming through that silence. When you meditate, meditation is incredibly important for you right now. Even if you meditate for 5 minutes, my dear, 5 minutes is better than no minutes. You can have your eyes open or you can have your eyes closed. Hey, so I want to add to those messages that you've been given by Scott and I. And I'm going to pull, I've been told to pull from John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. Very, very good deck for people that are coming into their shaman duties. And here's the flipper. And this one I'm pulling from the Fairy Godmother. There's the Fairy Godmother deck there. Okay. Oh, this is the juicy card. Okay, I'm going to pull one more, I've been told. And that's true. That is so, so, so true. Okay, and I'm going to pull from John Holland's Oracle deck. And they're telling me just one card, one beautiful card. Show me clearly, show me clearly. What important message does our lovely need to hear right now? Oh, man, you got so much power, girl. Spiritual strength. Boom! Confirmation, spiritual strength. Here's another banger of a card. Awakening. You're having a powerful awakening right now, my dear. So that's why it's important that you rest and rejuvenate, meditate. You're being benched right now. The universe is benching you. Okay? And it's also saying, too, I'm going to add to that, release any guilt and shame. Okay? And how you do that, because this is how your gifts are going to come through when you release all that stuff that no longer serves you, is all you do is just say, I forgive myself. So for example, you feel guilty about something that happened last week, out loud, I forgive myself. When you say stuff that's out loud, it gives a resonance throughout the whole entire body, and that you feel that, and that's where the release comes. So you just keep saying, I forgive myself, I forgive myself, I forgive myself. And that is what I have for you, my dear.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Imelda. Thank you, Shelly. Questions are like closed for good because we just have too many coming in. Pet
Okay.
Jeremiah, if you want to, and Peace Lily just gave one too. So we'll get to you guys if we possibly can. Okay, make sure you put your question in caps and emojis. Pet Jeremiah, I don't have your question, and Peace Lily, I don't have your question either. So if you guys could put in your question, we will see if we can get to you. But we are good and closed. We are full up with questions.
You're full up. I love that.
I love it. I appreciate everybody.
Absolutely.
I'm about to lose count of where we're at. There's so many. I believe that Craig is next.
Yeah,
so,
Craig Dixon.
Have you read for Craig before, Shelly?
I sure have.
You know about Clara. Clara is his special guide. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so Scott and Shelly, any Clara message would be nice. And Craig is here. Okay, Peace Lily and Pet Jeremiah, I got your questions. All right.
That's a nice picture of you, Craig.
Craig, the first thing she's giving you is the sun. So joy and success and love and peace. She wants you to have all those things in your life over and above everything else. Love. And that's what's coming through with the sun card. So that's a beautiful card that she would give you as your very first card. Then you got the Hermit. So this tells me that she wants you to go inside a little bit of isolation inside. I'm not talking about physically, but spiritually. Going inside, maybe a little physical isolation would help you with that. And do some meditation work and just bring in the spirits, bring in your guides, and listen to them if you want to, because that will help you to be more productive and to be doing what you're called to be doing. So she also gave you the Lover's card. Look at that. So she wants you to know again that she loves you, and it's an interesting kind of love because she's on the other side, but she does love you and wants you to just be happy here on Earth as you fulfill your purpose. Okay. And then, Clara picked your picture. It was your high school picture. That's cool. I did this all week, Scott. I had to go off alone and ask her a few questions. Well, of course, apparently it's not done. You've got more with this Hermit card. So, but that's a good thing because she wants you to have celebration. She wants you to be happy with the Three of Cups here and just dance and sing and be happy. And doesn't matter if you're with someone else or not. Just be overcome with joy because that's how I'm feeling that she is right now with all these cards. Okay, and then you got the Nine of Wands. This is the bounce back card. Just keep going, be resilient, and if you feel like things are down a little bit, they're not. It's actually just your mind getting in there, the ego mind, and ask for your vibrations to be brought up into something positive. So she wants you to bounce back from anything that makes you in a low vibration. Okay. Yes, I got Jessica Lynn, Venus. All right. And Craig, then I've got cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. That's awesome. And you got the zebra. Honor your uniqueness as a celebration of the diversity of life. You belong here. She's saying that your difference, the difference of you and everybody else is special because you're meant to be here and you are meant to shine the way that you are. And then I've got the Unity card as your final card from me. It says you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So just share your love with Clara, with other people in your life, and it will, when you share it with another person, it has that ripple effect. And that's what we need right now in our life. That's what I'm going to say. But all of us. So that's for you, Craig. And then here is Shelly.
Okay, Craig. So what I have right at the get-go, as far as the Clara message is concerned, is just love, 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 love. Love yourself, okay? Stay in that joyful, blissful, ecstatic, loving space, because when you're in that high vibration, you're more apt to receive more messages from Clara, because that's a high vibratory state. So when we stay in that state, also our manifestations and the things that we want to put forth are going to be happening like a miracle. They happen very, very quickly. When we're in that childlike curiosity, that childlike spirit, that playfulness, that is when all of our manifestations and everything comes through. She also has an important message for you. She lighten up, just lean into life and have fun, and just experience, like when you were a young child, how beautiful that feeling was when you didn't have all those worries and those fears and those doubts and the what ifs, and that could come and that can come and that can come. Just lighten up, let her, I just heard let her rip this summer. Like, just really bring out your freaky side. You're a very unique person, Craig. And I think like what I'm hearing right now is not feeling like you belong, like that sense of belongingness. And man, you do belong. You are meant to do great things. I've said that to you before. I know your background about what you do for work and the many talents that you have. And you're just meant to do great things. And many unique, rare people feel that they're alone or that people don't understand them. Well, that's great that you're not understood, because that means that you're meant to do great things. You're not just thrown into a ball with everybody else. That card that Scott pulled, the zebra card, explains that beautifully. You're not meant to be mediocre, and you're not meant to be mundane. You are meant to be a powerful young man that is going to change the world. And I'm going to be pulling some cards here. I'm going to pull, I was guided to pull from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Okay. And I'm also going to pull for you, Craig, from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. And Clara is also saying too, yes, meditate. It calms down that busy mind of yours right now, because it is quite active. It's quite monkey mind right now. And when your mind is clear and there's no egoic mind or anything in there, that's when Clara has messages for you. I've got 2 or 3 messages, very important messages, that she's going to bring forth to you in the next week or so. Okay. So here we go. I've got to pull 1 from this one here. And I'm going to pull 2 from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Show me clearly some messages. Clara, come through. Any messages? Any messages? Show me clearly. Oh, boy. Okay, hang on. We got some sailors here. I think that one went under the couch. Okay. Okay, so this one here. Oh, okay. This is, I would say, the best card in the deck, the Royal You. Okay, the Royal You. That just explains everything just beautifully. The Royal, magnificent you, Scott, right? Like, it's just coming into your power and believing in yourself. I'm going to shuffle the deck again, because that's what it's told me to do. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. No, not that one. Okay, and I'm pulling 2 here for you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that one's a really, really good card too. Yeah, building a community. I see you also too, Craig, as a community builder, like a leader, So if there's anything in relationship to that this summer, or you're being called to do something, you might be considered to be a reluctant leader, because it's like, oh, I can't do that. So you're going to be reluctant, the reluctant leader, but move forth, buddy, because, things are going to be happening for you. And you'll get more messages from Clara as a result. Like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, fork in the road. Okay, I've got this summer, you're going to have a couple of decisions that you're going to have to make. Okay. Call on your guide, right? What is it that I need to do? What does my soul need me to know right now? You go to what's called the prana energy, which is in the middle of your chest and just above your belly button. Close your eyes. What does my soul need me to know right now? What does my guide Clara need me to know right now? And the answer should come through right away. Usually that answer that comes through right away without all the other drama and the add-ons is the one that you need to pay attention to. Okay, and that's what I have for you, Craig.
All right. Thank you very much, Shelly. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And Craig, thank you for your question and your donation. I appreciate you. Let me see. Next is Jolie.
Mm.
I like her picture too.
Yeah, wow.
All right, whatever I need to know. Okay, Jolie is here. And by the way, if you gave a donation, make sure that your name is on this list here. I got Jolie, Jessica Lynn, Christine, Angelag, Pet Jeremiah, and Peace Lily. If I have not read for you and you gave a donation, please let me know. Okay? Hi, Shirley. I'm sorry, questions are closed. Sorry about that. Okay, so the first thing I've got is, let me make myself big here. I'm already big. Let me make it bigger. And I've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is to slow down. So it looks like you're rushing a little bit in some area of your life and you need to slow down and take it methodically and just go step by step and realize that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And then you got the World card. This was reversed, and that's just telling me that you need to believe that you can have joy and success in your life, and it will come to you. This is the beginning of something new coming in, but the ending of something that is old and it was good as well, but you're getting something better coming in. So believing in that is important. You got the Two of Wands, and this is planning. You can see these planning with the planet there. He's doing some work. This is just maybe writing down what you want, your goals, just a list of things that are important to you that you want to get done over the summer. And then you got the Five of Cups. So not looking at the right cups. So these two are down a little bit, look like they're dying, and these are up. Make sure that you're looking at on the bright side of things. Okay. And then you got the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is bringing in love, but it's also an oversensitive page. So just make sure that you are controlling your emotions. And by doing that, you make everything better for yourself. So it just goes smoother when you're able to calm your emotions. You got the Detachment card. All right. It says you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideas or ideals of love. Yeah. So releasing what is old and bringing in something extraordinary, something just awesome with the World card. Okay, and then I got you a shadow work card. It says positive change. Yeah, transform pain into strength and empower yourself. Ascend, evolution, and be free. We just had an evolution card too, so that could be, coming over from the other reading for you as well. And then I've got a power animal card for you. You got the cat, appropriate on this channel. But it says, if I get it to focus here, embrace your independence and let your curiosity be your guiding star. I love that. Let your curiosity be your guiding star. Embrace your independence. Be you and don't be ashamed of you. Mm-hmm. Be who you are and love who you are and love your independence. Okay. You love cats there too? Awesome. All right. That's what I got, Jolie. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Jolie. I've been called to pull only from one deck from you here. And that is from John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck here. And what I heard was the plans that you're wanting to put forth now require action. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot of plans, because what happens is we get into ADHD mode and we get into the point where we get into procrastination because we got too many plans. So we focus on one or two, okay? And then we put forth the necessary steps and actions. So all I keep hearing now is the time is now. So whatever you're wanting to put forth, the time is now, because it's a powerful manifesting time right now, right up till September 21st, the fall equinox. So whatever you're thinking about doing, it's definitely go time there, my dear. Okay, so I've been called to pull 3 for you here from this stack. Show me clearly whatever Jolie needs to know right now. Okay. Everybody seems to be getting, for the most part, a lot of awakening cards here and a lot of changes as far as what's going on in your DNA, your physical body. Lots of changes going on, insomnia, loss of appetite, feeling tired all the time. What I got here for your 3 cards here is I got stand your ground. Okay. You put on your big girl boots and show your empowerment, your assertive side. But again, emotions in check. We want to make sure that, anger and all of those spicy emotions are directed in a healthy way, right? So harnessing that, there's so much power when you can take, actually anger is very proactive if it's used in a very positive way. Anger can actually produce a heck of a lot of action, because we get fed up with being fed up and then we do something, right? And we're angry about it. And then it's like, okay, it's time to make changes. So I see that, yeah, your emotions, just keep those in check. Be aware of what's going on when that comes in. And there might be also some time for solitude. We're getting a lot of meditating in these readings. We're getting a lot of time in solitude. We're getting a lot of staying present in the moment, staying the power of the now. So we're getting a lot of cards. So they're carrying a lot of common themes with this collaboration this evening with Scott. And crown chakra again, right? Spiritual awakening, more psychic abilities coming through, different things like that. So just to kind of pull everything together for you, Jolie, your plans, put them forth. They require action. The second one being your spicy emotions, just keep those intact. Okay, the anger and stuff like that, make sure it's used in a proactive way. Spend time in solitude. Okay, connect with your higher power and spend time in the present moment. And if you need to meditate, like I said earlier, 5 minutes is all you need. Best time to meditate is first thing in the morning, because then you don't have all the day's events. Say if you meditate in the evening, your mind's a lot clearer when you're having your morning coffee and listening to the birdies outside chirping away while you're getting up, and there's not the noise and hustle bustle of the world. So that is what I have for you there, little Miss Shelly.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Jolie.
Mm-hmm. Love that picture. Oh my God, it's so ancient.
Yeah, I like it too. I love that picture.
Yeah, it's got an ancient vibe to it.
Jessica Lynn, are you still here? You're welcome, Jolie.
Gentleman.
Jessica Lynn's here. All right. May I have a general guide message? Anything I need to know right now? And thanks for your patience, everybody. I really appreciate it. Shelly, are you doing okay? I didn't even ask.
Man, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm still kicking.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome.
You betcha.
All right. 5 of Swords is where we're starting with you, Jessica. So you may feel a little bit alone right now, or something's going on with your confidence a little bit. And you just need to know when to walk away from situations that are not of your, or not for your highest good. So, yeah. 8 of Crystals. This is the 8 of Pentacles. This is your hard work is going to pay off. So, rewards and recognitions for the good things that you do. Recognition for the good things that you do. Okay, so you've got all these crystals that could be assigned to get your crystals out if you have some, or maybe get you some. They're cheap on Amazon, I think. But you could check those out. And I think you've got some crystals of your own. But use them. Use them. Find out what they're good for and use them. You got the Sun card. So I love the Sun card. This is a happy Sun card full of joy and success and good things coming to you soon. So don't worry about this. Instead, focus on this, because this is what you want to manifest, because this is what is coming in. And then you got the 4 of Daggers or 4 of Swords. This is the rest card. So you need to be getting your rest, meditation. And this is not just, your 8 hours at night. This is like taking a day off if you can, and just having the day for you and resting and getting ready, because there's some big things coming in for you. You got the 7 of Wands. This is the boundaries card. So just make sure nobody is stepping on your boundaries. Yeah, no one's out of line, or if they are, then no is a complete sentence, and just letting them know out of love that, you're on my boundaries right now. And, I need you to step back, or whatever the case is. So Oracle cards to do your power animals. Oh, you wear crystals every day. That's so cool. I think you might have told me that before. That sounds familiar. Thank you. I will be taking some time off in early July. Good. You got the camel as your power animal. It says your perseverance will lead you to the waters of renewal and the lush oasis of opportunity. All right. Let's just have perseverance. And then I got the leap of faith card for you. Trust your intuition, jump off the crazy train, make a new life. So something's going, a little bit wacky. Jump off the crazy train and just try to surround yourself with different people if you need to.
Oh, I love that card.
Yeah. And your final card is escapism. And it says detach from daily struggles and relax. There's the Four of Swords card coming in, but don't use it as a form of avoidance, right? So relaxation and facing reality, right? Escapism. I love this here. All right, that's what I got for you, Jessica, and I'm sure Shelly has more.
Hey, Jessica. Okay, so right at the starting gate, it's great that you're taking time off in July because I got a really strong message to pull back your energy. You got to pull back your energy, okay? The other strong message I got too before I pull cards is boundaries as well. Because when you say no, you say yes to yourself, okay? So boundaries is really, really important. I have coming through, you're very kind, you're very warm, you're very sincere, you're thoughtful. You would give the shirt off your back if you could. But that being said, boundaries have to be put in place because what happens is people will walk all over that because they sense a very overgiving person. So that's why it's really important. Pull back your energy, say yes to yourself, put the focus back on yourself. When you decide to take that mini holiday, just really, really love yourself up there, my dear, okay? And that really, really adorable card that had the frog on it, that's actually one of your spirit animals is the frog. And then what I also heard is a really important crystal for you right now is a smoky quartz and an apophyllite. This is called apophyllite. It's a white stone. And that's what I heard was smoky quartz and apophyllite for you right now. The apophyllite is for enhanced psychic ability, and the smoky quartz is to ground yourself, okay? And also get intuitive hits as well. Okay, we got that. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, we got one more. Yeah, let's pull you one more there, my dear. Okay. Oh, wow. You got some really, really nice cards here. Blessed, 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 blessed. When you pull back your energy and take that nice little holiday, I've just got miracles abound. And another beautiful card for you, milk and honey. I'm pulling from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the milk and honey card. And they're compelling me to pull one more card for you here. Yeah, like you're just like on the go train here right now. This is the milk and honey train for you. But yeah, break time, break time, break time. I just heard burnt out. So break time. Just rest and rejuvenate. Get all that stuff that you need to get done right now so you can be like Party Central in July. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Another beautiful card, my dear. Higher power. Okay. Higher power is speaking to you. Okay. Higher power is saying boundaries. Higher power is you're going to be blessed. Higher power is saying you need to take a step back and pull back your energy and focus on yourself. Okay. And stronger boundaries again. I hate to keep on banging on that boundary thing, but it seems to be another theme with people right now because a lot of people right now are experiencing a lot of challenges and difficulties emotionally. But we also have to focus on ourselves because if we got an empty cup, we got nothing to give for other people. So have a blessed holiday, my dear. And that is what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Shelly, and thank you, Jessica Lynn.
Yeah, I love that name, Jessica Lynn.
All right. Next up is Christine. Christine, if you can say hi for me. I started to say hooray. If you can say hooray for me, no. I've got you next, Jeremiah. You're on the list. Here, okay. Can I have a reading as to protecting my mom's corporations with clay from my brother and Brenda? Okay. 1 second here. Christine, you're getting positive cards again tonight. I know last night we got positive cards on this same issue. So you got the World. So this is the end of something and the beginning of something much, much better. So I think that you're on the right path with Clay. Then you got the Queen of Wands and the Gift of Charm. So she's also the self-confident queen, the queen that is self-independent or independent and has that gift, you know, that when she walks into the room, everybody turns their head and sees her come in. So grasp this energy and know that you can be self-confident in what you're doing and protecting your mom's dynasty there. And then you got the 10 of Swords. This can be desolation. This can be feeling like this is the end. This, you know, everything's coming, you know, to a bad end, a bad closure. But if you look back here, you got the sunrise. So this is good things coming in. So this is not just the end, it's the beginning of a whole new cycle, right? And then you got the Dreamer 6. This is the 6 of Swords. You're moving on to a different path. And there's going to be some really good changes that are coming in for you. All right. So the last card I've got is the Sun. Look at that. Joy, success, peace, and knowing that you have done all that you can, and just stopping there and being grateful for what you have and for how things are going at this present moment. I know it's hard to do that sometimes, but that's what the Sun is all about, is having joy and bringing that happiness back to your life. You've got being of service. So how can you be of service in this situation? Looks like you're protecting your mom, so you're being in service of protecting her. That makes sense. And then I got flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Yeah, you need to break the chains of feeling in that negative vibration, I think, and be able to soar and to fly free. And then your last card is action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. All right, so speak up, speak out with love and with truth, and you can't go wrong. Okay, that's what I got for you, Christine.
What I have for you, Christine, is your best is good enough. You've already done so much. I mean, the love that you have for your mom is just unbelievable. And the other piece that I had coming through was, in your past life, you were a gatekeeper. So that makes sense to me that you're a very protective person. But I also feel that you're hard on yourself as well, because your best is good enough and you've done enough. Okay. Now it's time to just put closure to the whole thing. You've done as much as you can, right? And then just move forth with your life and all the action-oriented steps that you need to do. I'm just feeling, honey, you need some joy and you need some bliss. I'm getting stressed like all over the place, I'm getting you very, very stressed out with all of this stuff. And just take a step back. Again, you've done enough. You've actually done more than what most people would do. It reminds me a lot of the love that I had for my mom as well. She passed about 7 years ago, but I was very protective towards my mom. I mean, that's the person that raised me and did a beautiful job. So your mom is very proud of you, my dear. And you've done a universal, incredible silver job at protecting your mom's corporation. I mean, you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power at the get-go already, and you're utilizing that power. And like Scott said, just keep speaking your truth, communicate wisely, be authentic, be in your true power and your authenticity, because you got a lot of freaking power and you're using it, right? Okay, so what I'm going to pull, good fortune. I want to pull the fairy godmother. You're like your mom's fairy godmother, my dear, right? The magic wand, and it's like, Mom, whatever you need, I'm going to protect you and I'm going to take care of you. You're just a beautiful daughter to your mom, like absolutely beautiful. She's so blessed to have you. Okay, so show me clearly. We're going to get one beautiful card. Oh, okay. We got another one. I'm getting a whole bunch of cards that are going under my couch here. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I'll get that one later. Okay, I got to pull another one here for you, my dear, because that one did the dive. Oh, this one's coming out. Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful. And am I called? Nope, not called for that. Okay, so authenticity. Okay. Stand in your authenticity, stand in your power. You've done enough. Take a rest, take a step back. You've been an amazing guardian and protector of your mom. And now it's just time to have fun and just let go of all that stuff. Like those last cards that Scott pulled, just like relax, take it easy, and buy a big bottle of chill pills and not worry about things. And that's what I have for you. Oh, is that Milo?
That's why you weren't saying anything. I was on mute and I'm just talking away about Milo and
Yeah, and I'm thinking, my God, what happened, right? And I was just checking my mic too, Scott. I thought, did I do something with my mic?
I was
Hey,
like, Shelly's like been talking this whole time and now she's not saying a word to me.
yeah.
That was me.
And that's not like me, not saying a word.
I know.
Hey, I'm glad you figured it out there, Scott.
Yeah, I said I don't have room for my cards and Milo, but he would like to sit on the desk at all times right here and be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
He's doing better, Sherlock. Thank you for asking. Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay. I'll assume so. Angela, are you here? Yes, you're here. Okay. Getting back to my projects, mom was here visiting. What do you see for the fall with my animation and screenplays? Any advice from the guys? Okay. Okay, Angela, the first card I got is the Tower. So this looks like the house is on fire, is going to collapse, and it may. But this is not anything physical, I don't think, for you. This is just that you may come under a spiritual awakening that you need to clear out some of the old things and rebuild. And if you don't clear out, then they'll be cleared out for you. So make sure you're just doing lots of purification, crystals, Palo Santo, sage, and clearing your space. Okay. I think that is the first thing I've got. And then I've got the 7 of daggers, which is 7 of swords. This can be the trickery card. So just make sure no one is, trying to deceive you in any way. But then life is like this. It's like a roller coaster. We go down and then we go up. And that's just the way that life goes. And you got the positive wheel of fortune here. I always look at this as a positive change. So you've got a big change coming up. I think this is to replace the tower. Okay. And when you do so, you will be like the Queen of Wands, which is the Chancellor of Wands in this deck. You can see they've got their cat there for independence. They can make sunflowers grow in the middle of the desert. And you've got this. Your animation in your screenplays, I think, will be very successful, but you may need to change some things about them. Okay. And then you got the 9 of Cups. This is manifestation and manifesting what it is that you want. So bringing in new things and manifesting what it is that you would like your animation and your screenplay to do. So your guides are just telling you to keep going. You've got the Ancestors card. Wow. So this to me just tells me that you can learn from the mistakes that they made or the good things that they had done. And you can learn, and you may need to cut some cords with the 7 of Swords coming in here as well, attached to this card. Okay, so cut some cords so that you're not energetically tied to your ancestors. And then you got the change card. So you have to be willing to change. You're able to rise above conflict, and there are better and brighter days coming. So this goes over top of the Wheel of Fortune, which is positive change. Okay. And then your final card, I've got your power animal. You got the stag. You are connected to the ancient cycles of life. Oh, wow. And we're just talking about ancestors. Ancient cycles of life. And it is safe to shed the old version of yourself. Yeah, that's what this might be, is yourself. You may need to rebuild yourself and to be the person that you want. We can reinvent ourselves. That's part of, spirituality, is that we can become whoever we want to become. We can become our true selves inside and show that to others. Okay. And it's powerful when we're able to do that. And that's what I got for you, Angela. All right, Shelly.
Hey, Scott. Okay, so my battery power, I'm sitting at 15%. So I'm going to do this reading, and then I'm going to change my little studio because I've got a short cord to plug in. So I'm going to go on the floor, but I want to get this reading done here. This is really, really important. What I have coming through right away is that I just got that you're overwhelmed. Okay, just very, very overwhelmed. Mom was visiting, stuff like that. You need to get back to the animation and the screenplays. So I'm just picking up overwhelmed. That was the word that came through. Very, very overwhelmed right now. So it's just time to take a step back now, get back to your career project. I've got one card here. Wow. Okay. So got the same one as I pulled for Craig. I got the Royal U. I will show you that. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so here we go. The Royal U, okay. Great prospects when it comes to your animation and your screenplay. I don't know, I just keep hearing you got some more eggs in your basket that you can use. Like there's more creativity that needs to come out when it comes to your animation and your screenplay. Like, you got a lot more to bring to the table. And I believe that you will, because with the spiritual awakening and all the stuff that's going on with you energetically, I believe once you clear away the clutter, the overwhelm, things are going to start coming through for you. Okay? So just relax, take it easy. And here's the other card I got for you too here, my dear. I think there's been some dynamic going on, family stuff, some different things going on. Always dynamic involved with family relationships and different things. Let it go. Let it go. Let it just slide down the slide. Don't worry about it. You just keep moving forward. And guess what? You are beyond the ordinary. So again, step into, Scott mentioned being authentic, step into your authentic self, speak your truth, be the person that you were meant to be. I say to people, it's written in your DNA. It's in your DNA what your destiny is, what it is that you're meant to be and meant to do. And you know what it is. You know what it is. And the big one for you right now is your animation. I'm reading this. I get a really good vibe off of that, my dear. But I just get that you got more to bring to the table. And you're going to have some more stuff that's going to be coming through. And by the time the fall rolls around, once you've cleared all the clutter, like I mentioned, that stuff is just going to soar. Like, you're just going to have creative bursts, explosions of imagination and creativity. So yeah, I just get full speed ahead, like lots of positive outcome. Okay, so I'm just going to move my phone now. And that's your reading there, my dear. I'm going to plug it in here.
Thank you so much, Shelly.
Yeah, no worries there, Scott. Yeah, I just have a really short cord, so I can't bring it over to that area there.
We get a new studio.
Yeah, I get a new. Oh, actually, I need a new man to get me a new. Oh, we ain't going here. Go ahead, Scott. Oh. What's that song? I need a man. I need a man. Okay, I'm ready, Scott.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on my pillow here. My pillow's here.
And were you done with Angela?
I sure am. Yeah, I'm done there, Scott. Yeah, that's her reading.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Angela. All right. We've got
There we
two
go.
more. Will that be okay, Shelly? Just two more?
Yeah, that's perfect, Scott. Yeah, now that I'm all charged up.
Right.
Literally.
So next is going to be Pet Jeremiah, and then Peace Lily will round out the questions. So
Okay.
thank you again if you've been here, and for your patience. And sorry if we don't get to everybody, but there was a very long line tonight, and we've almost been on 2 hours. So let's go for Pet Jeremiah. A general read is good.
Well, next time, Scott, we'll do 3 hours.
I don't know if I can do 3 hours. I'm getting old.
Come on, Scott.
Getting old.
You're getting old and handsome, Scott. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Can you guys see me? The cards?
Let me put you back in here. I'm sure we probably.
Yeah, more important to see the. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Okay, sorry about that, Scott.
Oh, no,
I just want
you're
to make
fine.
sure. Okay.
All right. Pet Jeremiah, a general read is good. And I know you're here, so thank you for that. Your first card is the Two of Pentacles. This is balance and flexibility. So make sure your life is balanced: home, work, relationships, and friendships. Make sure all of that is balanced out, good for you. And that will bring in positivity. You also got the Justice card, and look how the balance is here as well. So usually she has scales for balance. So this is external balance. This is just more of it, and a lot more of it. So making sure that you are pivotal and balance is just really, really important for the next, I would say, for the summer. This is like summer readings that we're doing here. So, and that's Milo. There you go, baby.
Hey, cameo appearance, more than a cameo.
Cameo appearance. And then you got the 10 of Swords, Jeremiah. So this is just to know that even though you feel like you're trapped a little bit, that you're not. There's a sunrise coming and good things are coming for you. So don't feel trapped. Instead, look for that balance in your life to bring things to a positive vibration. And then you got the 9 of Swords. So this is anxiety and insomnia as well, and not being able to, function properly because you've got so much going on in your mind and in your head. So if you feel that way, just make sure that you change that vibration, and you can ask Archangel Metatron to change your vibes from negative to positive, and he will help you do that. Okay. And then your last tarot card is the Death card. This is not a literal death at all. This is a change, a transformation. You can see all the colors here. A change, a transformation or transition that is happening for you. Not to you, but for you. Okay, so let's see if we can get any more on here. Intuition. Use your intuition and your gut to make decisions. You're good and you've got this. So just know that you have great intuition. It's usually the first thought that you have. Like you say, okay, what should I do? Should I do this? Or if you stop right there and do what you said the first time, that's usually your intuition. It's that first nudge that you get. Right. And then your shadow work card is addiction. So this might be something that you just need to let go of. Compulsive need, despite negative consequences, get support and therapy, healing, liberation, and support. I would just say that this is meaning you need something to be healed. So everybody has addictions. Coffee can be an addiction. There's a lot of stuff out there that gets our attention away from high vibration and into low. So we all have these and we all need to work on them. So this is just something for you to work on if you choose to. And then your last card from me, Jeremiah, is the Beacon. Seeing a ray of hope, right? A way out of the situation. So there is a situation that you need to get out of and able to stand your ground. Okay. You have YouTube addiction, says Venus. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, I think that it's really good. Your cards are not bad at all. So just keep being balanced and get out of your own head is what I've got. So yes, change is coming your way. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I get the same thing with that addiction card. I mean, my addiction is coffee. I have to have at least 2 cups of coffee in the morning just to get me moving. But what I get, just a release and a letting go of some emotions and stuff like that. Some addicted patterns that keep recycling themselves over and over again. That's all I get with that, like nothing big. And I also get to the beacon of light that you are too as well, like you're just a shining star and a really bright light for people right now that are undergoing like a lot of changes in that. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling from John Holland's deck here for you. There we go. Okay, and we want a general read. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's 2 there. Okay, it's telling me to still shuffle. Show me clearly, a general read, general read, plant the seed. Okay, what do we got for you here, my dear? Okay, we got choose wisely. Okay, so that could be a number of things. That could be like a career change, choose wisely. That could be meeting several people over the summertime. I get a lot with the readings, a lot of community and a lot of new people coming into your lives, you guys. Okay, so that is in reference to you because I'm doing that reading for you right now. Okay, as well. Positive movement forward. Yeah, I see a very, very, very positive summer for you as well. Yeah, here we go. Thank you. Confirmation on that. You cannot make this shit up. Partnerships and alliances. So that's going to be happening over the summer too as well. And I am going to pull Pet Jeremiah. I'm going to pull from this deck as well. I'm being really strongly pulled to do 2 cards on this deck for you. This is the Chakra of the 7 Energies. 2. Yeah, thank you. That one. This one. Okay, thank you. I feel like I'm having a pajama party here. Okay, so the power of purpose. Okay, so whatever that you want to put forward this summer, whether, okay, you know, I'm really hearing this loud and clear. Instead of action, just be this summer. Instead of being in the doing, be in just the being. Just be yourself. Go out and have fun. I just got let it rip. Like, show your freaky side, have fun, do your thing, your authentic self, free, truthful, the whole 9 yards. I got just take the summer off. I mean, obviously, you know, we have work commitments and things that we need to do. I get that. But I just got having fun this summer, just really, really taking it easy. Healing the heart. Okay, a lot of heart chakra healing. Okay, I got that for like over the winter and stuff like that. You did a lot of heart healing, a lot of healing of the heart meridians and the heart chakra, the upper heart chakra, which is located along the chest region here. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and now it's time to play this summer. Now it's time to just take it easy, just relax, and not worry about anything. And that is what I have for you.
Awesome. And Pet Jeremiah said, I'm an artist.
Oh, yeah. Do a bunch of artwork. And especially, my dear, this is really taking a leap, is doing artwork outside for all the world to see. You know, like getting your easel. I'm an artist as well. Well, of course, you know that. Getting your easel outside and people coming by, they're showing me passerbys coming by and going, ooh, wow, wow. You know, like really, really putting yourself out there, my dear. You're an incredible artist and you're just at the peak. I've got you're very, very good at abstract art. So if that's not a medium that you've delved into, I've got you really good with abstract art. And that's what I have for you.
Right. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
One more here, and that is Peace Lily. General messages from Guardian Angel.
Oh, Guardian Angel. Oh.
Peace Lily, are you still here? Yes, if you just tuned in, please give Shelly Raine a like and subscribe on her channel.
Thank you.
Is Jackie's put it in the chat right here, or you can go to the description down below.
Thanks, Jackie.
Okay, Peace Lily is here.
I got to grab a different deck for the Guardian Angel, Scott. I'll be right back.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I get a different deck.
Okay, so Peace Lily, I've got for you that if you will let go of something and can let go of something, that you just got the world coming at you. You've got so many great opportunities that are there for you. So the first card is the devil, and that just, it's not meaning that there's an ugly monster going to pop out of your closet. It means that you have something to let go. Okay, so letting go of something, it can just be ego. We all have addictions. We all have, certain things that we need to let go of. And it shouldn't be a problem. Just ask your spirit guides to help you, because you've got the star coming up next. And the star is for healing and hope. So this will take care of any, past problems that you have with your ego, with addiction, with anything like that. Okay. And then you got the rooted card. This is actually the Hierophant, and this deck is the rooted. So I'm going to say be grounded, even if it's just like 5 minutes in the mornings when you can be grounded, and, just ask your angels to come in and to help you, and your guardian angel to come in and help you, and they will. Maybe fear of uncertainty is pertaining to the devil. Yes, absolutely. Fear is like the primary emotion that keeps us down. And then all the other emotions are tied to fear, just about, that are negative. So fear is the big thing to work on. If you can get that done, you're going to have all kinds of good things come in. The Happy Home card, Four of Wands. This is celebratory as well, celebrations. And then you got the Three of Wands, and this is finding your way. Your ships are coming in, and you're finding the path that you need to go on. And you're doing a great job. There's just one little thing that you need to, well, it might not be little. There's one thing that needs to be let go of, and it could be fear. And once you let go of that, turn that from negative to positive, just like we were talking about before. And then what is that going to do? Look at your name. It's going to bring peace to you. Okay. So let me get just some oracle cards. You got looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. No, come here.
Oh, hi, Milo.
Yeah, there's Milo making him. So looking deeper within me is a majestic radiance.
He's a love muffin.
Yes, he is. Then your next card, Peace Lily, is illumination. So this could be the sun card. So you've got joy, peace, love coming in. All these things are coming in for you. You just need to look a little bit deeper and you can find them. And then your final card is the dog. We won't show Milo this card. It says, your loyalty and love are your greatest gifts. You are a true guardian of the heart. True guardian of the heart. I love that. So that is what I got for you. And I'm sure Shelly has more. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Peace. I get a really, really strong vibe of you being a high priestess and a past life, like a lot of responsibility. Yeah, you were very loyal. People came to you. They came to you for important messages. I've just got you like in a really, really high position, like in this incarnation now. And it's time to take center stage. Thank you. Take the leap of faith. You're ready. And again, it's go time. So I'm going to pull from Nature Spirit. Okay. And I'm also going to pull from angels, and ancestors oracle cards. Okay, so here we go. For you, peace. Peace, light, and love. Okay. What important messages do we have? What important messages? Show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, that one? No. Okay, energetically, that one. Okay, and I'm going to pull from my next deck, and then I'm going to show you the cards. Yeah, for sure, that one. That one was really pulling at me. And this one. Okay. Oh, Grandfather Sky. Okay, yeah, you're definitely a very, very higher being. Grandfather Sky is just like a person in Aboriginal heritage, somebody that is very, very powerful, like all-knowing, omnipresent, omnipotent, very, very tuned into the unseen realm. Like you hold a lot of power, my dear. So for this incarnation, you're going to be doing some amazing, great things, like as far as stepping into your authenticity, stepping into your power. You've got a lot of authority. You're a very loyal person. You're a very gifted person. Like you've got a lot of different psychic gifts that are very rare. Thank you. That's what I just heard. Look up remote viewing and look up clairsentience. Those are one of the clairs. So I heard clairsentience and I heard remote viewing. Wow. Thunder drum. Okay, so that basically speaks volumes of shamanism. So looking up shamanism again, as I read earlier too, for the shamaness, shamanic drumming would be very, very powerful for you right now. And again, this is only a suggestion. This is what I'm being guided to tell you. Okay, just based upon that card. And this next one here is Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Now that one gives me a strong, powerful connection of you connecting with Mother Gaia. Okay, Mother Earth, connecting to the earth. And I'm just seeing you walking barefoot on the grass or barefoot on the sand. Very, very grounding for you. And also you have a very strong connection to trees. So walk amongst trees and stuff like that, especially older trees, are really thick-rooted trees are very, very important for you. Yeah, wow, great card. Really, really nice card. Snake, you're shedding old skin. Okay, so you're going from version 1.0 to version 2.0. So a lot of upgrades you're going to be receiving this summer. Pay attention to your dreams, they just told me. Okay, a dream journal would be really, really important for you right now. And I just see like a lot of very, very powerful things coming through for you. They just said to me August and also October for you. Okay, and that is what I have for you.
All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, Shelly, and thank you, Peace Lily.
Yeah, thank you, Peace Lily.
Yeah, don't look, Morella. Morella doesn't like snakes. So.
Oh, hi, Morella.
All right.
I don't like ladders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me.
There's a butt shot for everybody. That's lovely of Milo.
We got the tail now, Scott.
I know. He's everywhere right now. So that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, he's feeling better.
He is, yeah. I think
he's feeling better.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shelly, thank you so much for being here with me and for all things getting on the floor to finish the readings. It's awesome.
We did 2 hours, Scott. We did 2 hours, my man.
Yep. And so, Yes, subs for Shelly, please. Make sure you're subscribed. In the description below, you can.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a great night. I'll be on with Nancy at A Crone's Intuition tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're able to come to that, that would be awesome. And yeah, I'm sure you will see me and Shelly working again together soon, I hope.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone. Love you. Big hugs.